would you become this big man if you could?
Yeah, of course. Like at will or just all the time?
No, but if you do it, you're stuck as him.
Um, just in my normal life, like I am now.
Well, your life will change drastically. I think it's safe to say. Well, it's your chess champion Dan and the Zero Sugar Jesse back in action.
I wanted to be gold member.
We're not allowed to talk about that anymore. We talked about this.
We
talked about this for like 30
member.
minutes between episodes. We're not talking about P stuff anymore.
Okay, we're done with the P stuff. Locking it up. Just like I wish we could lock up Grandpa.
Leave it in what? I don't fucking care. End it. Oh no, wait a minute. But that stuff will get disconnected and it'll kill Arjuna. So we can't do that. I see.
What can you do?
Why didn't want to teleport there? Why couldn't I teleport to the place to cut them off? The game fucked us. Why did it make us do this?
Look at all these Dutch boys causing problems. But
I'm
they
a
have a
little bit
mage.
pissed.
That mage does not look like he belongs with the pirates. They should have got a more pirate-looking mage.
Yeah. He would do pirate magic.
I mean, pirate magic's really cool. That was the first D&D character I ever played, was a pirate mage.
Now, what kind of magic is pirate magic?
I was a warlock of like the Elder Deep ones, you know. I kind of like, but I was also like a pirate, so.
Yeah. I mean, you could dual class as a swashbuckler.
I could. I did not. We didn't make it far enough for me to dual class, though. I think the longest a D&D session I've ever been in has gone on for has maybe been like, I don't know, like half a year, 6 months.
I had one that went on for
good.
quite some time until COVID, and then that ended it. But before that, it went on for a good bit.
I'm always envious of that because to me, I'm always kind of annoyed when you start a new like roleplay session and they want you to start at level 0, especially for something like 5e or like something that's like more well known. Because it's like, just let me like be level 4 so I can get my interesting shit and kind of have my character develop, not have to fucking fight goblins for 30 hours.
I think starting at the level at the beginning is fine if they do not if they just let you be like level 3 after like the first session, like let you level up quickly.
Yeah.
If we play on multiple occasions and I'm not going up a level each time at low levels, don't waste my fucking time.
I don't know how you feel about this, but where I fall on this is like when you play with DMs that don't count shared experience, that drives me up a fucking wall. Like, oh, like Dylan over here killed the ogre, so he gets the experience. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, maybe I was like doing something else or whatever, but it's just like we should all be leveling up at the same time.
Oh, see, it works with a lot of people. I just fucking go around.
What is happening?
That's that's awesome.
Can't touch this, laddie.
That's the best ability I've seen. We also have Heaven's Fire.
I mean, that's pretty cool, too.
Man, Arjuna's so awesome.
Oh, you've turned a page.
Like, playing him is. He's way better. But you always feel powerful playing as this herb. But I don't like that, Jesse. I don't like D&D that's experience based like that. I much prefer the like achievement based leveling up.
Achievement based.
Where like you level, like you'll go up a level at the end of a story beat, and like everyone just levels up at that. I much prefer that.
Yeah. I like that. I don't think I've ever played like that, but I like that idea.
That's the only way I play. Because if they want to play it the other way, I just say no.
Yeah, like counting experience points is fucking miserable. Like, Just like we all did a big thing. We were all on an adventure. We all go up to level like 3. That's fine. That's actually a great idea. I also we probably talked about this, but I very much prefer more rails than no rails when I play. Like, I very much prefer when we are given like a very set task and we kind of go and do it, instead of like, oh, you're open to talk to anybody in this town, and then they just start making up bullshit, and then it just gets so sidetracked. I feel like people get so, my biggest thing is when people start getting bogged down with like very simple things like, I open the door, I go inside. It's just like, can we just like fucking move to the part where we're like doing the interesting stuff? I pick up, I go to the store and I buy a rock. Does the rock have any special properties? And I roll to see if the rock has any special properties. It's like, come on.
I mean, with as far as like how on rails are open, it depends on the people. If it's people that I trust and know are gonna be fun, it's fine to be open. But some people need guidance because they suck. And my biggest one though, if I'm the DM and someone tries to get like feisty with NPCs, like they try to flirt with them all the time,
oh no,
I have no patience for that, because it's like, what are you trying to fucking do?
It's like they're trying to flirt with you, Dan. They're trying to get first.
But I'm sure you've played with people who are like that, where it's like, I don't.
A little bit.
Why are we doing this? Stop.
Yeah.
Grandpa, shut your fucking mouth.
Shut your warm mouth, you old man.
It all belongs to me. We aren't beaten yet. You're fucked. You're done.
Had powerful magic.
I didn't even go to Saber's thing, because I don't even give a shit. We don't need it.
I had something important to say about D&D, and now I've forgotten.
You definitely didn't. Definitely.
No, it was. It was.
Okay, you still thinking?
I'm like, yeah, a little bit. It's just giving me a moment here. I'm like trying to remember. I feel like now, even if I do remember, it will not be as good as I claimed it would have been.
Yeah, that says something, doesn't it?
Just about my memory, or just my general anecdotes?
Yeah, nothing's ever as interesting as you think it'll be, huh?
I mean, sometimes though, we do go off like on something that I did not think would be interesting, and we like have a pretty good conversation about it.
Like Cold Fusion.
No, that was the worst. We don't talk about that. Sometimes whenever, like, I have said this before, so I'm not ashamed to admit it, but I do watch our episodes sometimes, like, usually as background noise, but for that one, I just zoned out so hard. Like, I did not even listen to a single thing.
Really?
Nonsense I had been talking.
Because I won't say it now, but whenever we play that game next, like, I have some interesting things to say about Call of Duty.
Alright, I look forward to it then. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say now. Because I did. So, Christine actually hosted a Monster of the Week session for me and a bunch of new players pretty recently. This was like maybe a month or two ago.
And she tried to play the wrong music.
We talked about this?
Yeah.
Oh, did we talk about anything other than music?
Yes, we talked about how you weren't happy because they were trying to play it too calm.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I did talk about this, but yeah, it was just fucking hilarious because they had never played, and like there was a moment where we were playing Monster of the Week, and we had the option to go into the dark swamp at night, and they're all like, "No, like why would anybody do that? Like we're not going into the swamp." And I was like just the normal guy, and I was like, maybe we should go into the swamp. Like it seems like a good idea. Like maybe something interesting will happen, but. Yeah, they were just like, no, like, why would we do that? And then we just got bogged down in, like, just, like, normal shit, like, who's driving who where. Bunch of nonsense. A giant phantom snake.
Seems pretty fucking real to me.
This is worse than a giant phantom snake.
2 giant phantom snakes. Or maybe if there's 2, they'll fight each other.
There can only be 1.
They'll try to eat each other.
The other day, speaking of there can only be 1, I was walking out of, we were at a beer fest, and I was leaving with my friend, and for some reason he was talking about Highlander, and he was
We
like...
had to chop his head off.
He was saying, no, he said, oh, like, something about Mel Gibson and Highlander, and I said, no, Mel Gibson is not in Highlander, you have the wrong movie. And then he's like, you're full of shit. Like, Mel Gibson is definitely in Highlander. And as we're leaving, just one of the random security guards was like, no, you're wrong. Like, Mel Gibson definitely isn't in Highlander. And then he named everybody in Highlander. And I was like, wow, okay. Like, I don't actually like Highlander that much, but he was actually thinking of Braveheart. But I guess I can see the correlation, but also, like, it's very much
Who is that guy that plays Highlander?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Is he in anything else? Other
I,
than
I could
that?
say I knew Sean Connery was in it, but I don't know who the main
yes,
guy
Sean
is.
Connery, who plays the Egyptian person from Spain that studied in Japan, because he's got the katana, but he still sounds like Sean Connery. That is the that is the worst casted role of his entire career, perhaps. And he's been a lot of things that didn't fit him, but that one was bizarre.
Christopher Lambert is the name of the main guy. He was also in Highlander 2. He was in the very old Mortal Kombat movie. He was in Highlander 3 and Highlander Endgame. So I don't think he was in anything other than Highlander and that one old Mortal Kombat movie. So yeah, that's why you wouldn't recognize him.
Highlander was pretty good, but I never saw the point of Highlander, like the sequels or the TV show. It's like, I think they figured it out. Like, it ended pretty much it. Like, there can be only one. Like, yeah, it's over. Where do you go from
Well,
there?
I guess that is the point. I can see it though, because like you always get like a new contender for the throne.
But they were all dead. There were none left.
Well, I'm guessing in the sequels there's like a new like very strong guy or something.
I know, but that seemed kind of cheap. Like, where were they before? Like, why weren't they ever involved? Like, they all kind of knew each other.
You are being strengthened by telluric energy. What does that even mean?
I mean, that's just a classic in my day-to-day.
What does telluric even mean? I'm not even saying that word right.
I have no idea. I don't have to do shit.
Oh, is it the fucking rider guy?
I don't think they would just kill an innocent person.
I'm so down to see Ryder again. It's been so long.
The problem is,
but they made
eventually,
a big deal about the samurai.
Eventually, Ryder is gonna take that armor off, and it's gonna be just like a little girl in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know that for certain, but I feel like that's gotta be the case. Oh, it's just a fucking. They're just possessed.
Yeah, like what do we fight these fucking dudes every day? I bet they're gonna turn into phantom snakes after we kill them.
Well, no, the snakes are from the assassin though. These guys will just turn into like the other monsters.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Everybody's getting involved. Dude, this is fucking. This is what's it called? This is the show Ultimate War. We got
Pirates versus samurai.
Pirates versus samurai.
What
Here
would
live.
win?
I mean, obviously pirates, right? Because they have guns.
So did
Samurai had guns too. Yeah, at some point they did.
I think the samurai wins.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. If it's like a hand-to-hand fight, then samurai would probably.
But even if
people
we
that are
allow,
actually trained versus dirty men with swords.
Like the pirates would have better guns, I think, but the samurai still have guns as well, just lower quality.
Man, I remember specifically on the Ultimate Warrior episode where it was knight versus pirate. The guys that were testing the pirates' guns, they had to retry like 5 times because the ball kept rolling out of the gun before they could shoot it. It was just like, what the fuck? Like, how could that even happen? But the pirate did win that fight because obviously they had guns. And the knight guys were like, there's no way you could penetrate our armor, and they just shot through the armor and like, oh shit. Like,
but realistically though, a knight would have a crossbow, and I feel like that's just as good in most cases.
I mean,
I think
once you shoot it either way, yeah,
it's gonna kill you. I feel like if the knight is better trained, the knight wins, because most pirates, like, I don't feel like I would be that concerned about fighting a pirate.
I mean, the biggest thing that people that like even slightly delve into actual history about pirates is that most pirates did not want to fight you. They just wanted to scare you and take your things and then leave. They didn't want to kill people and like get in big battles. Like, that was not their goal. Their goal was to scare the shit out of you and take your money.
And I mean, in the knight, he could be fighting for the Holy Land. Like, he'll fucking take you down.
Yeah, he is a fucking cause. Oh, we're back to Assassin. What? What?
So that basket head was the assassin.
Who could have known?
We didn't.
We did though, Dan, because it's not the same. It's not Snake Assassin.
No, no. What they're implying is her assassin is the Snake Assassin.
Oh, okay. Then I guess we did know that, but we did know it was a assassin.
Well, we knew it was an assassin because she called him assassin in a cutscene that we saw. But the game did successfully trick us into not knowing that was that assassin. We thought that was just a rogue assassin.
Snake Boy.
So, like, give the game some credit. You're just talking some shit, but it outsmarted us.
No, I stand by my ruckus calls of nonsense. Do we need to go buy more food?
Yeah, but
we haven't done that in a
we
while.
haven't been anywhere where food exists.
That
So
used to be
the
our
game
thing.
made me waste that stone, but it turns out it didn't even heal me, or did it? It just all happened in an instant. It did. Hey, where are we going?
I don't think it healed you. So what's our goal right now?
Dude, we have to go find Dorothea and her snake assassin.
Big fight? Who the fuck is this? This guy looks like he's from Metal Gear Solid.
I know who it is. It's Li Shuen. He's a Chinese guy.
How do you know that?
Because he's a servant.
Oh, you like know this guy from like other things? Why does he have like a big cool coat?
Because he's just a G.
He literally looks like a Metal Gear Solid character. Like he probably.
I mean, yeah, he's got. There's no reason that he's like this other than he just is.
What's his class? He just punches people?
As this, he's an assassin, yeah.
So this is not Basket Head. This is just a random assassin.
Yes.
The veteran fist fighter. So this is our rogue assassin. This old man.
Oh! He's gonna fuck us up though, that's the problem.
So much miso rice. You know what fucked me up, Dan? I had to write this down because I had to tell you about this because this is the most insane thing I've seen in a long time. You know, like, I guess maybe you won't know this because you only watch like stuff on your laptop, right? You might watch some stuff on your phone, but I constantly watch stuff on my iPad, so I don't have the ability to just skip ads instantly. So I usually have to watch at least 5 seconds. And sometimes they, like, a lot of times they'll try to like convince you to stay around and watch. They'll like put some wild shit in to like convince you. And it's like usually like I'm like, fuck it, I'm skipping this. But the other day they caught me. Cause I was so intrigued. I was like, what is gonna happen here? And this is called the mill bin trash can. And the lady was talking about, she's like, imagine a world where you don't have trash and you also don't have compost. But like, yeah, we have a final solution for this. And I was like, what are they talking about? Like,
I'm gonna be honest with you. Whenever I hear the words final solution, I get a bit nervous.
It's just as it's going some fucking bad places. So like, hold on to your seatbelt because it's not too far off. So like, she talks about it for like a minute, like what the goal is to like eliminate just trash in general. And I was like, how does this work? It just looks like a trash can.
What does that mean?
This fucking trash can, Dan, you put stuff into it, like food products. You can't put anything else in it that isn't food products. It has to be food products. And it dehydrates it and shrivels it up into like dust. It's fucking wild. Like, she opened it and it had turned the food into like this like dehydrated like state where it just becomes like a dirty dust that doesn't smell apparently. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is the future. We just turn things into fucking dirt dust.
But then what happens to the dust?
I guess you get rid of it. But like, her whole thing was like, don't you tired of dealing with sticky trash? Like, tired of like having a bunch of food go in the trash or whatever? I don't fucking know. But it turns your food trash into like fucking dehydrated little balls.
What if you put a body in it?
Oh man, like this is some new. Damn, we have to legally say like, for hypothetical purposes, but
what if you put a body in it?
Here, I'm gonna find you a picture of this so you can see what I'm fucking talking.
Oh, I'm fucking sorry, Saber. I fought 2 servants today and a bunch of fucking snakes and pirates and pirate mages. Give me a fucking break.
Mill Industries. Never waste food again. The feeling of wasting nothing. So I guess the goal is like, you're just, if you throw food in it, I guess you can turn it into compost because it just dries it up. I want to see the picture of the fucking weird dried up food though, so I can send this to you. Here, this is what it looks like. This is from their website.
That's just dirt.
They just turned your food into dirt. That is shelf-stable dirt. Research-backed dirt. This is what all the things say. It's fucking wild. I mean, I don't know. Like, I would... It's interesting. I don't know if I'm sold, though, on the dirt trash can.
I'm not sold on it.
All right, where are we going now?
We're gonna go talk to Arjuna for a bit.
Oh, Arjuna.
What you need, boy?
It's just gonna be some dumb shit. It's just gonna be like fighting a big snake or something.
Yeah, but I want it because I want him to join our team.
Oh, that was just a temporary thing?
I think so. But this is like his companion quest, right? That's what it seems like.
Oh. We gotta clean up the port of these ghosts. There's too many ghosts in this place.
I mean, that's a problem.
Ghosts in a port.
Yeah.
I mean, the least he could do is help, right? Is he like helping?
Yeah, he's fighting them over there.
He's floating around.
Don't tell me how I feel. Fighting ghosts is the worst. I hate these.
Why?
Annoying.
Is it the worst, Dan? Don't say things you don't mean.
In this game, as far as like basic enemies go, they're my least favorite so far. Basic.
Remember when we fought Samson for like 3
well, that's
hours?
obviously a boss is worse, but these guys are just like nobodies, but they're still really annoying.
Oh no, the ghosts have teamed up with the Sea Fiends.
Yeah, Sea Fiends, I'll fuck them up all day.
Don't fuck with Japanese ghosts, man.
Are these Japanese ghosts or
That's more of a
Dutch
story.
ghosts?
I think they're Japanese ghosts. We've been fighting them for a while.
You don't get to say Grandpa, so don't act like we took that into consideration.
Dan, that's another, like, he does get a say though, because we can't control what like, if Grandpa told us to jump, we have to say how hot. Like, we don't have, the only other option is turning the game off. We have to do what Grandpa wants to do. In a way, he has more control over our lives than, you know, we do for ourselves.
I mean, there's a little bit of Grandpa inside all of us.
I wish there was more than a little bit inside of me, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Hey, lads.
Now, I'm trying to figure out what's worse, that or rubber sheets.
I bet Grandpa would love rubber sheets.
Alright, that's the end of that conversation. I'm gonna fucking put you in the compact bin.
Yeah, you put Grandpa in the mill bin and see what happens.
Turn Grandpa to dust.
It would just look like that picture of Dirt, but with like his little face on it. He would still have his little face.
Could he still talk?
Yeah, probably. I think the only way to actually kill Grandpa is like, you know, in Who Framed Roger Rabbit when they dip that shoe into that oil,
the anti-toon
acid.
juice.
Yeah, we need to put him in the anti-toon juice. It's the only way to get rid of Grandpa. Well, he is a ghost. Like, we could call the Ghostbusters, and they could suck him up in their, like, their sucky vacuum.
I'm sorry,
So,
did
like,
you just invent some Grandpa lore? Since when has he been a ghost? Where did that come from?
Well, they call him Grandpa, and he, like, floats around. Like, he's possessing that book. Like,
But
what else could the lore be?
He could just be a book. They just call him Grandpa because he's like, he is Grandpa. He's not anyone specifically Grandpa that's come back from the dead to possess a book, Jesse.
This is my lore. He's a ghost. He's a ghost in a book. They're Grandpa. Somebody's Grandpa.
Not mine. We're both orphans.
Yeah, because he's dead. Grandpa lore. You know what? Honestly,
he's a sentient book.
I'm a sentient book.
He's not a fucking ghost.
That's pretty timely. If at the end of the game Grandpa is like the villain, that would make me so happy. Like, there's
wait, I have a real
no
question.
chance that happens.
I have a real question that I need answered. If Grandpa had sex, would you be having sex with the mouth or like the open? Would you open the book and use that?
I think we talked about this. It's the mouth is the real play. I feel like.
But also, like,
Otherwise,
I feel like would that do anything for him though? You know what I mean? Like, is there any pleasure for Grandpa with mouth play, or does he? Do you have to like ruffle his page? Because like you can't be a selfish lover.
You gotta ruffle a few pages. You gotta ruffle a few pages when you're with Grandpa.
Like open up his like clasps and then maybe tighten it a little bit.
Oh man, that's kinky. Kinky Grandpa lore.
I mean, Grandpa'd have to be a little bit kinky. He is a book.
Was that like a pun? On,
no,
like,
I just
paper?
think like it's not what I was thinking at all. I'm just thinking like if you're a book, like you can't be into normal stuff because how could you? Like a book, like this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying legally speaking, I'm not saying that Grandpa likes to get peed on. Okay? I'm not saying that. But if I get peed on and Grandpa gets peed on, it's basically the same for both of us, right? I'm not using any of my parts that a book doesn't have. So I feel like a book would be more interested in that kind of stuff.
That would be life-threatening for him if you got.
That's why he likes it, though, Jesse.
It's the danger aspect.
Do you think
Maybe
Grandpa's
he likes
into? Is he
like
into
he singes
colander
pages
play?
a little bit?
Ooh, or like he likes that, like the candle stuff, because it's almost lighting him on fire. These are the things you gotta wonder.
Book.
Oh, for
And when you
sure.
have sex with him, you have to fill out his library card. He has a library card that has all the people he's ever had sex with.
Okay, and he likes to keep it. This game is for fucking perverts.
I mean, it is a Fate franchise. So.
Yeah, but they didn't. I mean, this is on the Switch, so they can't. All the grandpa stuff is implied, but they can't actually show it.
Yeah.
But like, if you look, most of those pages are just the worst fucking porn you can imagine. It's just fucking filled with the nastiest shit out there.
Just dirty, dirty grandpa.
I mean, Edo Japan, that kind of stuff was really popular though, like porn on woodblock printing. It was pretty normal.
Oh yeah. Like the first what is it? The first hentai, like the people with the octopuses and shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That was just a normal thing that would exist.
Oh my god. What was the movie we watched where the guy kept that big octopus?
Oh yes, and we were waiting for it, but it never happened.
I think he did though at the end, didn't it?
No, it didn't. That's why we were so upset.
I bet Grandpa would love the octopus. You put him
Grandpa.
in that big octopus.
Oh, because an octopus can be on so many pages at once.
All the arms.
Mm-hmm.
The more arms, the merrier. This is eventually, though, going to get to the point where it's like, we as Americans, we as, not just Americans, but we as 21st century, like, modern intellectuals need to accept that sometimes it's okay to do a book burning. Sometimes there are some books that need to be burned.
Like Grandpa.
They need to not exist. But we have talked about it. I don't think he would, if you tried to burn him, it wouldn't work. You have to go to another level. He's like the Juggernaut. Like, you gotta, like, trick him into, like, going into a cement pit and then cover him with cement.
You need, like, some holy flame or something. Regular fire won't do it.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Any dried lizards?
We haven't checked our lizard collection out. Yeah, have we literally done with anything with the stuff we're collecting?
No, because I'm not really interested in the crafting and leveling stuff.
But what would it do for us? Like, what would the crafted items do?
Don't fucking ask me questions you know I don't have
want
the
to
answer
know.
to.
And we haven't leveled in a while either. I feel like
You're right.
Level.
We probably should do that. It's been a long time since we used our stats or equipped new stuff.
I'm gonna fight a big ogre now.
But he's got a cool beard though.
He does have a cool beard.
We got like to fight a Buddhist demon.
I mean, isn't the idea of Buddhism like giving up everything that matters to you? So like this guy came really close, but then the beard was too important. Like he has this luscious beard they had to take care of and maintain.
Now would you become this big man if you could?
Yeah, of course. Like at will or just all the time?
No, but if you do it, you're stuck as him.
Just in my normal life like I am now.
Well, your life will change drastically. I think it's safe to say.
Would I have magic powers?
I feel like this guy has some level of mysticism involved. He's getting fucking rolled though. What's going on, dude?
Yeah, he's not very strong. Whoa. He's about to level up though.
Now, would
Yeah,
you
I think
rather
I
have would you rather have the ability to turn into this man or 50 rats?
1,000 rats.
No, 50.
Only 50 rats.
It fucking took my saber powers away. I hate when the game does that. It makes me waste it and then be like, oh no, but actually it's cutscene, so now you don't have it anymore. Fuck you.
Oh, I see. That is very annoying. Easily this guy over 50 rats.
What about 100 rats? How many rats does it have to be before it's like an issue?
I'd say 500 rats is probably where I pick the rats. But I'm just saying, like, from like just the point of me existing, like I will never. Well, okay, I probably shouldn't say never, but I probably am never going to become famous in history for anything. But if I became this big man, like there would definitely be some people that knew about like the big Cyclops Oni.
I think
the big magic
everyone would know about you. He does have magic powers too. He's like making it rain.
And people always go on about like, oh, if there were superheroes, like the government would put them in labs and stuff. But you know what? I would, if they gave me a pretty good life, like I could come to terms with the U.S. government. Like they could use me
they'd
for
take
like
care of you,
war,
which is all that you want.
Yeah. Exactly. They probably like I would get like a big like room that his head just came off. What the fuck? It's so good. They probably give him like a big room with like as many ice cream flavors as he wants, and like
think about how much ice cream you could eat.
Yeah. Probably have a bunch of like concubines too. That'd be pretty cool.
Now, do you think Christine would leave you?
Yeah, 100%. I don't know. I'll ask her tomorrow. I'll get back to you on that.
I was about to say you could then just show her this clip so she could see the person, but having her watch this is too dangerous. She'll definitely say no. If she heard all that grandpa talk, or God forbid, last episode.
She's not a dedicated Fairweather Friends head. She's not a dedicated Beaver boy.
Dude, ever since
what are our fans called? Do we have a name?
They don't have a name.
Beavers.
They don't exist. Maybe I am okay with them being beavers because like they don't know. Like what are they doing? They don't
know. Yeah,
they don't know.
They're wasting their lives watching this.
I feel like in life everyone's either a beaver or a Leo, and our fans are beavers.
Because Leo knows what he's doing. Is that the only distinction?
Leo knows what he's doing. He's got a purpose, and he's good at it.
It's like my friend. My friend. He's really good with a spear.
I wouldn't be his friend, but yeah.
They're not friends?
Oh, we talked about this. He's the motherfucker that killed him.
Well, I know, but that doesn't mean that they were. I was imagining like maybe they were like cool with each other, but then like something big happened that they disagreed on.
Oh, they were on opposite sides of the war.
The war? Well, give me some Hindu lore here. I need some. What was going on there?
Dude, it's fucking Indian mythology so there's like 100 dudes involved, and we're not getting into it. As even my understanding of it is shaky at best, but not to a point where I feel comfortable explaining. This episode is over.
All right, I've lost a couple in the room. I feel like I need an easier one.
I think so. I need to give you a layup.
I'm tapping out here.
Okay.
I should have gotten that last one though. I'm a little ashamed of that one.
This one, I mean, all right, yeah. Get your confidence up. You know
if I don't get it, Dad. If I don't get it. Oh shit. I feel like I know this though. I might be cheating.
Oh well, if you know it, then just say it, and we'll get you a different one.
Is this the Phantom of the Opera?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that one. I think. I don't know how I know it, but I recognize him.
Okay, we need another easy one.
But like that's still pretty cool. Like, why is the Phantom of the Opera a fate servant? That's pretty wild.
Because he's the fucking Phantom, bro.
Is he a caster?
He's an assassin.
Assassin.
Because he's got presence concealments. He's always hiding.
Yeah, I guess that makes, and he does just choke people with ropes. Like that's his thing. Is he kind of just kills people with ropes.
Okay, this is another easy one, but you might know this one too, because a lot of these are old servants. Because those are the easy ones to guess.
He's there, the Phantom of. Oh yeah, this is easy, Dan. Easy, because he even actually looks like the real life picture of him. It's fucking Billy. It's Billy Boy.
But I mean, does that mean you want a new one, or does this count as your layup?
I'll take it. I'll take the layup on this one. I got two weak ones, but like, I don't think I knew this one, but I'm guessing that is Billy the Kid.
I mean, yeah, it's Billy the Kid.
Yeah, like he's got a pistol. He like kind of like posing with his hips out. You know,
that's the American.
Is he
servant.
an archer?
Yeah.
Archer? Just because he has a gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's basically the Sasaki Kojiro of archers, in that he has no special technique. He's just really good at shooting a gun. Like, that's his noble phantasm. He's just really good at gun, which I always loved.
The Aaron Black of the Fate universe. All right, cool.